What if I told you that hidden within the heart of Portugal stands a church whose origins are rooted in miracles, legends, and centuries-old devotion, where a humble friar's legacy still draws crowds every year? Today, discover the secrets behind the Sanctuary of São Gualter, the beating spiritual heart of Guimarães. Welcome to our Catholic faith today. Join me as we explore one of the jewels of Guimarães, Portugal, the Sanctuary of São Gualter, officially known as the Church of Our Lady of Consolation and the Holy Steps. Guarding the approach to the Sanctuary of São Gualter, 4 impressive stone statues rise atop pedestals in the grand gardens of Largo República do Brasil. These figures, with their weathered robes and golden halos, carry a powerful presence, inviting both reflection and admiration as visitors ascend toward the church. Each statue stands as a silent herald of faith and tradition. Their postures, serene yet authoritative, evoke the saints and apostles, connecting the sanctuary's 18th century Baroque splendor with the unbroken witness of the church through the ages. Note the details: a key held aloft, a scroll or sacred book, each alluding to the identities and symbolic roles associated with the church's protectors. Together, these 4 guardians in stone symbolize the enduring strength of faith and the deep Catholic roots of Guimarães. For pilgrims and travelers alike, they offer a striking first encounter with the sanctuary's legacy, standing firm in every season of Portugal's living Christian tradition. Rising above the city's beautiful gardens, this church is a masterpiece of Baroque and Rococo design, with its elegant twin towers, elaborate balustrade, and stunning tile work. Construction was completed in the late 18th century by architect André Soares, with the iconic towers added in the 19th century. Step inside and you'll be surrounded by history and sacred artistry. Marvel at the Rococo-style altar, the beautifully carved woodwork, and the 18th century French paintings depicting the Way of the Cross. This sanctuary isn't just a feast for the eyes, it's a living testament to centuries of Catholic devotion. Standing at the center of the sanctuary, the main altar immediately commands attention with its dramatic Baroque architecture and golden details. This masterpiece, completed in the 18th century, reflects the exuberant artistry of André Soares, blending intricate carvings, gilded finishes, and powerful vertical lines that draw the eye heavenward. Look closer, and you'll see the altar adorned with candelabras and relief work, each detail telling a story of faith and craftsmanship. At the center stands the tabernacle, crowned by a depiction of Our Lady of Consolation, patroness of the church, surrounded by votive offerings and fresh flowers, a sign of ongoing devotion. On either side, statues of revered saints add to the sanctuary's spiritual richness, reminding visitors of the community's enduring ties to Catholic tradition and the Franciscan spirit championed by St. Gualter himself. Every detail of this altar, from its soaring structure to its smallest ornament, invites reflection and awe, bearing witness to centuries of worship and the vibrant faith heritage that defines Guimarães and its beloved sanctuary. This striking side altar offers a powerful blend of spiritual symbolism and artistic beauty. Framed by elegant marble columns highlighted with gilded accents, the centerpiece is a moving painting of Christ, depicted in intense emotion and reverence, which captures the sacrificial love at the heart of Christian faith. Notice the dramatic use of light and shadow in the painting, a hallmark of classical sacred art, inviting contemplation on the Passion. The ornate gilded frame, with its arches and detailing, not only draws the eye but also echoes the grandeur of the main altar, reinforcing the unity of style throughout the sanctuary. Above, colorful stained glass windows cast soft hues across the scene, creating an atmosphere of grace and solemnity. This altar, like the others in the sanctuary, is a testament to the faith and artistic devotion of generations, each detail crafted to inspire prayer and reflection. Here we encounter another impressive side altar, a union of faith and artistry. Framed by elegant marbled columns topped with golden capitals, the altar's centerpiece is a deeply evocative painting, likely a scene from the Passion or an episode of Christ among his disciples. This artwork invites us to reflect on human drama and divine compassion. Notice the intensity on the faces and hands of the figures, the storytelling captured in their poses and gestures. The artist's use of shadow and color draws us into the moment, making sacred history feel alive. The setting, golden frame, polished columns, and luminous marble, transforms the painting into a focal point for prayer and contemplation. This side altar not only preserves a chapter of Christ's story, it also embodies the spirit of devotion cultivated in the Sanctuary of São Gualter for generations. Set within its own arched niche, this striking statue represents Christ carrying the cross, a moment of profound suffering and love at the heart of the Passion. Dressed in a vivid purple robe, with a crown of thorns and a golden halo, the figure invites us to contemplate the cost of redemption and the depth of Christ's compassion. The artist has captured an expression of sorrow blended with determination, reminding every viewer of Christ's journey to Calvary and the invitation to pick up our own crosses in daily life. The deep purple garment, a traditional color of penance and royalty, highlights both Christ's suffering and his kingship. This devotional statue is more than a work of art. It stands as a focal point for prayer, especially during Holy Week processions and liturgies. For generations of worshipers, it has given a personal face to the mystery of the Passion, inspiring faith and reflection amid the sanctuary's sacred beauty. Housed in its own alcove, this poignant statue of Our Lady of Sorrows stands as a moving symbol of compassion and maternal suffering. Clad in a flowing blue mantle and deep purple gown, traditional colors of mourning and royalty, she looks downward with a serene, sorrowful expression, inviting empathy from all who gather before her. A crown of stars encircles her veil, evoking the image of the Queen of Heaven as described in Scripture. Her elegantly embroidered robe and gentle posture reflect both dignity and pain, recalling Mary's unwavering faith as she shared in the passion of her Son Christ. Surrounded by candles and fresh flowers, the statue serves as a focal point for prayer and devotion, especially during Lent and Holy Week. Our Lady of Sorrows comforts and inspires, becoming a spiritual companion for countless faithful in times of grief and hope. But who is the Church's patron, São Gualter? He was a Franciscan friar sent to Portugal by Saint Francis of Assisi in 1217. Settling in Guimarães, Gualter became beloved for his preaching and miracles, and his legacy lives on in the hearts of the faithful here. Though never officially canonized, the people of Guimarães regard him as their special protector. Every August, the city comes alive with the Festas Gualterianas, a vibrant tradition honoring Saint Gualter with processions, ceremonies, and local festivities. This deep connection between town and saint is celebrated with joy and reverence year after year. The Sanctuary of São Gualter stands as more than a church. It's a symbol of faith, art, and the enduring legacy of a humble friar who became a city's beloved patron. Thanks for joining me at this remarkable sanctuary. Don't forget to subscribe for more journeys through the sacred sites and treasures of our Catholic faith.